Poor posture is a condition common to many of us, and if left unchecked, it can result in aches and pains that will take you away from doing the things that you enjoy. So today I'm going to give you some posture pointers and a couple of stretches that you can incorporate into your day. It shouldn't take you very long, but it's really important to work on your posture, whether it be through everyday walking, sitting, or exercising. So the first one is called a roll down, and I'll stand on side on to help you see how you do that. Now the correct posture should be that your ribs are over your hips, you lengthen through the crown of your head and nice long neck. With your shoulders, just lift them up to your ears and then roll them down and back to set them into that position. Shouldn't have too much tilt in your pelvis, so keeping those ribs over the top of the hips, and then your feet are evenly placed and soften through the knees. So I take a big deep breath into my chest and upper back, keeping my shoulders down as I breathe in. And then with the breath out, roll my chin to my chest, sink my ribs down to my hips, get that curl in my spine, and slowly lengthen away from an imaginary wall. Arms hang freely, knees are soft, not locked. At the bottom, I breathe in and lengthen. And then with the breath out, draw my navel in towards my spine and slowly come back up, one vertebra at a time, keeping that chin tucked in towards the chest the whole time, breathing out through the movement. And at the top, shoulders go down and back, chin comes away from your chest and lengthen through the crown of your head. And a couple of stretches to incorporate with that. As a neck stretch, where you take your ear to your shoulder, pushing down through the opposite hand, and you should feel a nice stretch down the side of your neck, holding that for about 30 seconds, and then coming back up. And on the same side, nose over towards your shoulder and drops down to your armpit. Wrap that hand around your head and just gently press down on your head. Again, push through that opposite hand. And we do the same two stretches on the other side. And then to open up the chest, most of the stuff we do every day is rounded, so we want to open that chest up. So interlocking your hands behind your back and then just lifting, opening the chest up, feeling a nice stretch to the pectoral muscles at the front, squeezing those shoulder blades down together at the back. And another stretch for between your shoulder blades is if you interlock your hands behind your thighs, and then just dip your head down and then pull away from your legs. So you're rounding your back, opening up between those shoulder blades. And then a nice way to finish it all off, again, is to do that roll down, just to tie it all together and remind you of that posture. So standing nice and tall, lengthen through the crown of your head, shoulder blades down and back, ribs over hips, taking a big deep breath into the chest and upper back, so your ribs expanding out to the side. And with the breath out, roll your chin to your chest, sink your ribs down to your hips, arms hang freely, so you're like a rag doll. Just let them hang, let your head hang, soften through your knees. At the bottom, breathe in and lengthen. And then with the breath out, draw your navel in towards your spine and slowly come back up. One vertebra at a time, up against an imaginary wall, getting that curl in your lower back. And at the top, resetting back to that neutral spine, shoulder blades down and back, lengthen through the crown of your head. So thanks for listening. Every day we're carrying babies and we're slumping or leaning from one side. To improve that, just do those postural exercises and just makes you feel so much taller and longer. See you again next week.